am Marty Nemko. This is another of these words that maybe I'm not the best qualified to talk about. The word is spending. I tend to be on the parsimonious side. Not that I'm cheap, but I never derive sufficient pleasure from most material things. Most people do. I mean, this economy runs on spending. Buying stuff that's not essential. So I'll just make a few comments of where I think people are, all right, I'll say it, foolish in their spending. I'll start with higher education, one of the biggest expenditures of all. There's no real data that if you control for the quality of the student going in, that going to a Harvard or a Stanford or let alone a second-tier school like a LSU or a USC or an NYU, pick your letters, is going to result in greater learning, maybe a little more networking benefit, but there's also some disadvantages to those schools that very often, if you really struggle to get in, you're going to be the small fish in a bigger pond, more likely to have a low GPA, more likely to have to kill yourself, not have time for extracurriculars. So I think people spend a lot of money unnecessarily on higher education. The smarter money is on sometimes not even going to college at all, but learning on the job. Sometimes if you're going to go to college, starting at a community college where the instruction paradoxically is better because the faculty is hired on how well they teach, not how much research they do, which is the more prestigious this college, the more they're likely to hire on basis of research, with teaching being secondary or tertiary. Another thing that I think people spend a lot of money on is brands, designer label. Companies spend billions of dollars to build a brand. Well, that dollar, though that cost, gets passed on to you. There are many non-branded products that you save a whole lot of money and they're no worse. They may even be made by the same manufacturer, but you're not paying for the stupid brand. And any people who would be impressed by that you're wearing Fakanable shirt or a BMW that requires far more servicing and breaks down far more than a Toyota, is not worth having as a friend. So I think that's one of the more foolish ways we spend. I also think expensive vacations don't justify that much, justify the cost and the hassle. I mean, seeing some ruins, some churches, some museums, and chatting with a few culturally different people. There are plenty of culturally different people right near where you live. I don't see that as being a good use of money. I'm much a bigger fan of staycations, 1 or 2 day vacations where using your home as the home base and maybe splurging a bit. And I'm a big fan of investing in, for when things are important, investing in low-cost mutual funds from Vanguard. Exchange-traded funds are some of the best deals around, where you pay like less than 1/5 of 1% per year and you get great diversification and some tax benefits as well. So anyway, that's our world's shortest course in spending. I think I'll take a moment and say, what do I like to spend on? I do allow myself the luxury when I take my dog for a walk every morning of stopping at a cafe and having a cup of coffee. Overpriced, $3.75 for a damn cup of coffee, but I sit for an hour and I relax, I work, people watch, good use of my $3.75. I also like to spend on books. I love books. And it's a hassle to go to the library these days. So I buy a lot of books, including a lot that sit around unused. So I like spending on books. I like hole-in-the-wall restaurants. Stuff I can't make myself, like Thai or Indian, Chinese. What else do I like to spend on? I like to spend on my serious hobby of rose breeding. But anyway, that's more than you probably need to know. In any event, that word with Marty is spending. As usual, I thank you for watching. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel, and certainly would welcome you to take a look at any of my 32 books. They're all on Amazon, and my 33rd will be coming out in a few days. It's called In a Word, in which I riff on 90 or so words like I've just done here and aggregate them in a book. But all 33 of them are on Amazon. Just go there, search on my name, Marty Nemko, Nemko, and you will find more than you can stomach. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko.